Uh-oh, where's Raz? Oh, that's right. I forgot to spawn myself in. Why? Because I'm a genius. A wonderful man of stuff. Shh. Go away. Anyway, hello guys. Audio is definitely going to be different because, yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of testing and see, like, okay, you know, offline it seems perfectly fine, but online, is it going to be that way? So, I need to do something very quickly. I need to enable the ultimate closed captions. Start listening. Anywho, hi guys. So, I'm going to take this time to kind of steal, because most people trickle in towards, like, the 10-20 minute mark, so it's just me and my lonesome. Which is not bad. I get to test. If you're watching the bottom, sorry, just skipped to like 20 minutes. But anyway. There we go. Okay, so. We are sponsored. Well, not sponsored. Sponsored is a bad word to use. We are using the SM7B on the Motu M2. And it works. And I do not need to use my cloud lifter. Yo, Snake, how goes it? Give me just a second. I literally, I didn't expect this to happen, but I legitimately woke up at like 6, so like an hour before stream, and I went, huh? I checked my porch and I was like, oh, there's a Motu M2. So I came in here, set it all up, and ironically, it's working pretty well. I'm kind of surprised how easy it was. It's just you had to download the driver, you had to, do some easy stuff, nothing crazy, which was really nice, actually. Especially because of the fact that, sometimes audio equipment can be very frustrating. But how are you doing, Snake? It's good to see you. How are you doing on this Saturday evening, Sunday morning, or whatever? Maybe it's Monday for you if you're that far in the future. I will say, though, normally on Saturdays, I sleep in until like 4 p.m. or something like that. Just because I like sleeping extra. Like sleep dead, I guess you could call it, but sorry. Okay, so even though I sound absolutely brain dead, I think it's funny. Let's see. Is Valheim gonna pop up? I'll be damned, it does. Now let me double check and make sure the audio is actually coming through. Oh, my ears. Yes, it is. Wow, nice. Nothing special? Now that's a good thing to hear. Most people think, oh, you know, nothing's happened. That means that it was a bad day. Let me tell you, some of the best days I've ever had in my life has been because of the stream delay is real. Uh-oh. Chotomate could have stopped. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on, I gotta be a small boy for right now. I didn't change anything on OBS, so let me see here. Encoder, I'm not messing with that. Stream. It does kind of suck you can't change any of the streaming stuff while you're streaming. How bad is the delay, though? It shouldn't be that bad. It should be only like a second or two. So whenever you throw the stone down the river and I pick it up, let me know and then we'll test it. Because if it's really bad, then it'll just be a talking stream where obviously I want to talk to you guys, but if stream is being stupid and there's nothing I can do, then it is what it is. I feel like my messages take longer to show up in the chat on your stream. I think it may be because of the fact that it like when I'm streaming to an American like server, like 30 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, so I'm reading the chat as I see it, so you can kind of get a ballpark of when I see it. But, yeah, I think, okay, so here's why. Like, if you're not affiliate, Twitch doesn't give a shit about you. So, like, today's Saturday, right? This is peak hours for people to be streaming. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So what I think is going on is that Twitch is prioritizing the partners and the affiliates, and little guys like me don't matter, which, to be honest with you, makes sense. Longer than usual? Damn. I need to fix that. Okay, so that's going to be on my to-do list after stream. Because I don't know... There are, like, I have been saying that, yes, it is up to, like, Twitch does do this. And it's true. But at the same time, like, if I can even get you an extra second, it'll be worth my time and effort, right? I mean, longer than usual, so prob not being American or European. Probably the cause that Twitch is preferring partners and affiliates. Yeah. Although, what is kind of nice, though, is that it's teaching me to keep, like, topics in my brain so that I can remember chat more. Because I've told you guys this. I've told you explicitly multiple times that I'm a moron and I forget things because I'm like, ooh, piece of candy. But here's a good thing, okay? Is that it's Saturday evening, okay? We're relaxing with what is, in my opinion, one of my favorite games to play. And we're going to play, oh, God. We're going to play Hearthfire 2 on Chat's Seed 6. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but if I feel like my Invisalign is a lot more, like, detectable on this microphone with Motu M2. Imagine keeping topics in your brain. Not relatable. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, I can do it. It's just that once I lose it, it's gone, right? Like, it's like I don't put it in a filing cabinet. It's like I have my desk, right? And I have my papers on my desk, okay? And the moment the paper goes into the trash bin, the housekeeper that is basically, I think it's God. God is doing this to me. It's God's fault, right? I got to blame something, so he's easy to blame. He takes the bin out, and then it's gone. So it's technically not my fault. Okay, it's your fault for not stopping him from grabbing the trash can. How to get a Dan's game. What was it? Huh? What the hell? Okay. So good news. We're going to get some stamina, some food, and I remember what we were doing last time is we were going down south. Let me look at here and see, what do we need to make a boat? I don't want to make the raft. The raft is fine. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But the one that actually is decent and worth our time and effort is the one that is, the one that's made out of yew or whatever. So, I like the spear. Don't get me wrong. I actually love it. I think it's dope. But we don't do enough damage with it. Like at all. So, what I'm thinking here is we need to upgrade our stuff. What's existing. So, we don't have level 3, which I'm guessing is going to require... Okay, deer, leather, flint, wood. Do we even have that? Not really. And I used it on my armor, which, to be honest with you, was a good idea. Actually, we may have it. Did my voice just break? Did you hear that? Anywho, that's okay. Oh my eye. Ow, ow, ow. I just got something. Ow. Ow. Ouchie. 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 There we go. That's what I get for making fun of God, I guess. Poked me in my eye. According to Twitch stats, my lane to the broadcaster is 15 seconds. How do you check that? What I think is stupid, at least in my opinion, is the fact that there's so many, like, things, at least in my opinion, where, like, it doesn't need to be that way. It's stupid just for the sake of being stupid, it seems like. Speaking of, I'm trying to solve this problem I have, where whenever I go to sleep, I always have, like, a cup of water next to me, and I've been doing it for, like, God knows how long now, that, like, I can't really stop. But the problem is not that. That's not the problem. I want to keep doing that. The problem is that my cat tends to, like, whenever I put it next to my bed, whenever I'm drinking, like, whenever I'm falling asleep, that is when he decides he wants to drink from it. And it angers me because he always wants to drink out of that cup instead of his, I literally have his own bowl and all that, right? So it's like, what the hell? Oh, look, really. Twitch player cog wheel, advanced video stat. Oh, wait, what? This is cool. Hold on. Wait, I need to switch to non-mod settings. You said it was that. Advanced video stats. Advanced. How do I? Hold on. Well, maybe it's because of the fact that I'm the broadcaster. It doesn't give me that drop-down menu. That's fine. That's fair. Okay, we need scraps, so we need to kill piggy wiggies. Whee! But, yeah, I'm going to do my best to keep up. Obviously, I know, like, trust me, 100%. Like, I completely get if you just lurk or if you just dip out and go to another stream. Because let me tell you, right, like, if the delay on a stream is longer than, like, 2 or 3 seconds, my brain starts to, like, get frustrated. So, you're at 15 minimum based upon Twitch, and what the actuality is like 30 seconds. So, yeah, do not feel forced at all to push through it. Because, my God, I hate latency and all that. Hi, Mist. How are you? How are you doing on this fine Friday/Saturday? Wait, What day is today? It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. There we go. Sometimes I forget. My brain was like, please don't be Sunday. This Saturday evening. Now it's only 10 seconds. I think it may be because of the fact that, well, I think maybe it's because I'm streaming more. Like, the longer the stream goes on, the more in the queue I get pushed up or something. I don't know how it works. Would be nice to know, though. But yeah, how are you doing, Mist? Hopefully you're doing good on this Saturday evening / Sunday morning. We're currently running around looking for Piggy Wiggies. And I can't find any, which is okay, but the reason we need them is because I want to upgrade my bow. The spear and the shield are good, but the problem is the amount of damage I take every single time I get hit is just monstrous. Damn. And I really want to start hunting trolls so I can get good armor, so we can start progressing in that manner. And yeah, I'm doing great, tired as heck, but can't sleep. Yeah, Snake was saying the same thing, that he's exhausted too, so it looks like we're all just kind of chilling out and hanging out, so I get that. Maybe I wasn't used to it because normally I'm not here so early. Well, I mean, the other thing too is, like, I don't know how Twitch works. So, like, that's one of the things that's really frustrating about being a streamer or a viewer, is that, like, whenever you have these types of issues, like, there really isn't, like, a Reddit thread or a Google search that you can do that'll get you an answer. It's kind of like you have to figure it out yourself. And at that point, it's like, you know, once you figure it out, like, you forget that, like, other people don't know it. So then, like, only you keep it to yourself, so there never is a Reddit thread, like, helping people out with it. Tony Hawk. There we go. But, what I have noticed is that the latency on partners is basically 1-to-1. Whatever the streamer sets it to, it's that. But if you're affiliate or anyone else, like, and now they have the Partner Plus program, so now that's probably not true anymore. There may be, like, preference to people who have the higher. I mean, obviously, the more money you make Twitch, the more they're going to be kind to you, obviously. It's business 101, right? But, what I think is weird, though, is that despite all that, it's not like a tier system or, like, a category where, like, you know, it's predictable. Like, oh, we went from 30 seconds to 10. It's like, what? Makes no sense. But, yeah, like I said, you know, if for whatever reason, like I said, I want this to be a pleasant place. If it's being that stupid that it's causing you that many problems, or I know it's not causing you that many problems, but let's say it was, right? Like, if it's causing you that many problems or whatever the case, like, yeah, enjoy your evening, man, right? I stream because it's fun, and I don't... I'd rather you watch Coco Melon and, like, sit there, like, and drink a beer than, like, sit here at stream and get frustrated. Unless that's what you want to do, then, hey, you're in the right place, right? It's steadily going down according to over time, according to the stats. Interesting. Weird. Okay, so... yeah, welcome to Tech Support with Raz. So, let me just catch you guys up. So, it is sponsored by the Mark of the Unicorn, which... apparently is what Motu is, like, the what is it? Not anagram. What is it called? The abbreviation for? Now only 5 seconds. Let's go. Now only 5 seconds. Yeah. Woo-wee. We love cool stuff in this house. There's so many deer, but no Picky Wiggies. What is this? Kobe. Yep. Just like Kobe crashed in the side of a mountain. In this case, side of a shore. Too soon. Although I will say the Motu M2 was so much, like, it was really easy to set up. All I had to do was download a driver from their website, restart my computer, and then all I needed to do was plug in my microphone, set the gain, which is really easy if you know gain staging, and then here we are. So, and the other thing too is weird is that, like, I don't know why, but whenever you plug it into the Motu M2, it comes in a stereo, and you have to switch it to mono and OBS, and I need to figure out why that's the case, and it has to do with the Motu M2, I'm sure, but yeah, it's weird. Ava Steinberg, UR22 MK2. I remember I saw that in the options, but I think the reason I didn't pull the trigger on it was because it had a high self noise. Hold on, that's such a familiar microphone. Oh wait, no, hold on, this is the really good one. I'm sorry. Where's their frequency response chart for it? Oh, that Lord Byron. Hello, Lord Byron. Blue Ember? Yeah, that's smart. If I had to redo my audio journey again, the only thing I would do is I would admit the mistakes I made, right? Like, buying the Shure MV7 was a good call at the time because I wanted to spend a good amount of money on a microphone. And I also wanted to get a Shure because my intention was to get the SM7B. But the MV7 has this, like, weird compression thing going on that you can't get rid of. And, like, it adds a little bit too much warmth and a little bit, like a richness that I don't like. I like my audio to be very, like, bright and very, how do you put it? Like, as true to life as possible. So basically, like, I try to tune my microphones to be... If you heard me IRL, you would not find a difference, right? But then there's people that, like, will put, like... And I see this very, like, it's prolific, actually, in, like, the male VTubers area where, like... Because, like, I think it's because they're trying to, like, you know, play to women that, like, really like deep voices, that, like, they'll compress the shit out of their audio so that there's, like, a lot of bass in there. So, like, even if they don't have a bassy voice, there's, like, a super extra, like, here, I'll do it. So if you don't like it, this is what it sounds like. This is the proximity effect. Can you hear it in your microphones? Like, it's super bassy, it's super blah, it's I don't like that. So, sorry if you didn't hear the warning, but, like, that's what they do. They compress the shit out of it, they use the proximity effect, and then basically it just sounds like you're getting your ears eaten out, right? I mean, I won't lie to you, ear-nomming ASMR is dope, not gonna lie. But, you know, do I want to listen to that? No, it's sonically fatiguing. I'm the same way as you, but I have a deep voice. Yeah, like, I don't have a deep voice. I think that I'm on like, towards the, I forgot what it's called, the tenor? No, wait. Soprano? I don't know. Like, I have a little bit of deepness, the deepness and richness in my voice, but it's not, like, super big. It's not like... I mean, I can force it. I can be like, yeah, there we go. There's some richness. There's some, you know, depth. There's some warmth. But, like, it hurts my vocal cords. But then if I come up to my natural, you know, voice, like, it's a little bit higher. It's a little bit more... Yep, it's a little bit more, like... I don't even know how to put... Like, higher frequency. But I don't mind it. Like, obviously, like, if I had to choose, like, let's say, like, my goal was to become, like... Or, like, make an ASMR channel. Yeah, as a guy, it's better to have a deep voice. 100%. 100%. There's no doubt in anyone's mind, myself included. Like, you want a super deep voice. Ooh, shit. Ow. I killed everything except the thing I wanted. What? He hits hard. Got it. You have a friend that studies audio engineering? Yeah, and I also want to pass off that I never want to represent that I'm an expert. It's just that I've spent about a year and a half of, like, really, like, studying frequency charts and looking at stuff and, like, figuring out how to put numbers and data to how I hear things. And then I, you know, womp womp, I'm an audiophile, so. But, like, okay, let me tell you. The only thing that I can do to make my audio setup better, okay, because I think the Moto M2, like, just by first impressions, is insane. There was a gap in the lower frequencies and the super high frequencies that I was missing, and that was because of my Vocaster 1. The amps inside could not handle it. I can hear it in this. But the only thing that would complete it is a TLM 103. That's it. From Neumann. But that's a $1,200 microphone. So I'm going to roll with my little rinky-dink SM7B that's only $500 or $400. I don't know. It gets cheaper, it seems. But, yeah. Okay, we're going to... I want to head on back, but... I also kind of want to don't, like, just get here and... Blah, 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 blah. The hell is over here? Okay. By the way, how is the audio in comparison to the microphone? I think it's correctly mixed, but then again, like, I've noticed that whenever I end stream, I'll be like, no, you're like 5 dB off. It's a little quiet. It's like... yeah, you never got into audio deepening because there already is a cap. Or, sorry, the audio deepen, sorry. There's the best option for you, and I find that a bit boring, to be honest. Yeah, that is actually... Well, I will say this, right? Like, I think that... It's actually quite refreshing from my perspective, because the only thing I used to be hyper focused on in terms of like an industry was like building computers. Like every computer I've owned, I've built. Every single one. Right. Except my MacBook. But I also bought my MacBook because like, you know, it's the only good laptop. Sorry, sue me. But like with computer parts, you have to constantly refresh it. You have to constantly like, you know, it never ends. You're constantly having to keep up. Like, for example, you know, like I want to upgrade my computer. I have a 1080 Ti GPU and I have a i7-7820X CPU. By the way, yes, I know it was a mistake. I recognize this, but I'm stuck with it. But, you know, like the 12400F in my second computer, which I have as a backup and also as like a work from home computer. Because I don't like having play and work, together. I hate it. It has a 12400F. That 12400F is better than my i7-7820X. The RAM in that computer is faster and better. It has better mega transfers than the one in this computer. Okay. I love that part of the hobby. Yeah, that's where I was going to say I'm going to disagree with you, because I like the fact that with the audio journey, once you have your audio interface, once you have your equalization, once you have your microphone, you're done. You never have to change it, you know? And then, like, basically at that point, it's just saving up money to buy extras. Like, I know a guy who, like, his thing is, it's hi-fi ASMR, unironically. I don't know him. I know of him. I just watch his videos. He has a Moto M2, and he has a TLM 103. And the richness, the brightness, but also there's a little bit of warmth in there. It's just magnificent. Sorry, I'm a little bit... I realize that not a lot of people like this nerdy crap. I do, though. You can sit me down and I'll be like, look, like, I have my experience with these things. Don't buy the Vocaster 1, buy the Moto M2. Right. But, hey, you know you can help me get to shore with a follow. And hey, you, did you know that this land is hard? We're harder. I wish I could find that tombstone or whatever that said that. That was so funny. I think it's up here. Was it up here? I don't know. It literally was just like, yeah, the land that we live in is hard, but we're harder. Oh, there it is, right there. Only 3 people here, so you can only piss off 2 of them. Keep on nerding. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Miss is just gonna be like, man, I gotta find a new Twitch streamer to debate. Get them to read Yes, Mister. Hey, Nick. Go away. Stop that. Yeah, it's this land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Here. I'm gonna print screen this and put it in the Discord, because there are people that like don't watch the stream that like are like, what the fuck does this mean? And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. There you go. Hot Spring Inn. There we go. Look also to the wild boar that roam these wilds. But yeah, no, like I said, you know, I need to test it out. I'm not going to spend $1,200 on a microphone and then find out I don't like it. Like, I'm going to go to an audio store and test it. But right now, the current thing is that, well, I'm broke as fuck right now. My audio is rich, but my I'm broke. It's just kind of get really good with this, because I know that there's a few things wrong with the, not equalization, but like there's a little bit of like, I don't know, there's like a little bit too much bass, not enough treble, not like, and the thing is that like you don't really get the option to mix it in the Motu. You have to like use software and stuff, and I don't know of a good equalizer. And part of me wants to use the like one in OBS, but I'm gonna be frank and honest with you. I want to stay away from as many OBS plugins as possible, because OBS has a really bad tendency of, even if it's trying to do like expansion or so on, or compression, like it does it too well, and it's not very good. You have the DT770 Pro. Oh, yeah, okay. That's another thing too that I wanted to cover, is I intended to buy the DT990 Pros. Okay, that was my intention. I was gonna buy them, but then I realized something. Okay, because I've had open backs before, and I only had one pair, and the reason I got rid of them was not because they were bad. They were Audio Technicas. I forgot what they were called, but they were open backs, and they were beautiful. The sound stage was great. It was wonderful. But the problem is that I don't live in a very quiet world, so I don't get to like have it be quiet whenever I watch a movie or so on. Like even now, like I can hear crap outside, right? My microphone doesn't pick it up, thankfully. I think I've tuned it that way, but yeah, we'll see. But the DT990s though, yes, wonderful sound stage. Beautiful, even with worn pads. Like it is one of the best like headphones out there of all time, right? And they're only like $200, so they're not even that expensive in terms of like audio equipment. However, they're open back, and the people will be like, oh well, just get the DT770s, because I believe the DT770s are closed back. I'm like, yes, but I don't want to try something new. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy another pair of my ATH M50Xs, and ironically, I liked them when I was using them with the Vocaster. I liked them when I was mixing audio and stuff. They're fine. Are they studio grade? I think so, but if you really want to get every single frequency in there, I think you need a better pair of headsets. But I'll be honest. You know, I'm fine with it. You live in a relatively lively part of the city too, but luckily my apartment is pretty quiet. Yeah, like I have neighbors and stuff that, you know, they have dogs and crap. And the problem is that whenever you tune a microphone, one of the frequencies that tends to get ignored because you want to keep it is high frequencies. And those animals tend to only emit high frequency noises. Chihuahua. So, yeah. Yes, I'm complaining. Yes, I'm like from a point of privilege. But at the same time, like, yeah, it's one of my problems. But I'm doing my best to kind of see, like, if it picks it up. You know, if it's there. Because the Moto M2 seems to... Okay, because here's the other thing, too. I used a cloud lifter with the Vocaster 1. And the reason why was because I wanted 30 decibels of clean gain at the cost of using phantom power. It was great. It worked perfectly. But I don't need the cloud lifter for the Moto M2. In fact, I have, like... Well, let's see. I probably have, like, 30% left on the gain mixer knob to play with, and I don't need it. I will say though, I do have a 10 decibel expander in OBS, so anything that comes through will be amplified by 10 decibels, and it's clean. It's not muddy or compressed. So if I really wanted to get the extra 10 decibels out of my system, I could, but I don't want to introduce preamp noise or blah blah blah. I think we both bored anyone that could possibly, like, they'll hover their mouse over the stream and they'll be like, not this one. They can sense it. Okay, there we go. We can get the bow upgrade, which is going to be really nice. I'm also going to upgrade the shield here. I think because of the fact that when we're fighting, we're going to need it. And then, I'll do the spear too. Why not? Totally. Yeah, so let's do this real quick. Kind of organize everything. We've got... Oop, make sure my phone is muted. There we go. Pippa is streaming. What did you eat today? Oh, I haven't eaten. That's another thing, too. I legitimately woke up, like, an hour before stream. I went outside, saw that my mixer was there, and went, oh, fuck. And then... and then basically set it up, and here I am. So I like, on occasion, I'm kind of curious if it's going to pick up my tummy rumbling, because... I haven't eaten anything all day. I literally, like, went to sleep last night at, like, I don't know, like 5 a.m. or something. And then I woke up and basically, for all intents and purposes, just, like, woke up, like, I normally wake up at, like, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Feels fat, man. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't really eat that much either, so it's just like, eh. Although, yeah, I have to cook today. It's fine. I didn't cook yesterday, so... So I normally do, like, I cook for one day, but I have leftovers for the next, so. Oh, you had KFC for lunch and dinner? Feels fat, man? Oh, dude, no. Okay, here's my opinion on fast food on the weekend. Yes. No objection. Oh, I gained a pound or two. Okay. Are you, like, okay. I've never met anyone that ate a whole bucket of KFC chicken with the mashed potatoes and, like, maybe the popcorn chicken and the mac and cheese and went, you know what? I regret this. And then the only time they're like, I don't like this, is because, like, they gained a few pounds. So what? Go for a walk. It comes off easy. You got this. Oh, I have a slow metabolism. That's okay. It'll just take 2 days instead of 1. You know what I mean? You got this. Believe it or not, your body is insanely, like, dope. Like, if you ever take the time to study your body and, like, look at the crap that your body can do, you will be absolutely flabbergasted by what you can and can't do. And your body will, like, literally be, like, insanely capable of things that you never thought you could do. You're just like, what? Like, yep. I always eat it in 2 parts, one for lunch and one for dinner. Okay, that's actually really smart. A 15 chicken strip bucket? Yeah, that's pretty... Oh, that's a good meal. Did you wait, did you have something to drink with it? Like, did you drink, like, soda with it? Did you drink water with it? Because believe it or not, a lot of the calories that come from, like, fast food are from, like, sodas and stuff. Like, legit. Like, if you look at the nutrition mark... Yeah, so, like, yeah, you should not feel bad at all. Because, like, a lot of the stuff that comes from fast food... Obviously, the food itself is garbage. Like, you know, none of us are hiding from that. But what people don't really know is that a lot of it also comes from the soda and stuff. So, like... And ultimately, like, keeping weight and losing weight is just a calorie game. How much do you put in? How much comes out? You know. But yeah, if you, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that you had water with KFC chicken, because whenever I get KFC, I always get the sweet tea. It doesn't taste very good, but it's sweet tea, so it's just like, whatever. But like, the drink itself is like equal to or close to the amount of calories that come in with the food, because the sugar and all that crap, which is insane, by the way. Haven't had the time to go to the gym lately, too, because I didn't have time. Yeah, so that's actually one of the reasons why, like, I have a treadmill at home, and why I'm actually... I mean, I was going to buy them eventually, but, like, I was going to buy, like, elastic bands to train with, like, those. Because, like, I don't want to afford a gym membership, and frankly, I don't like exercising around people. It's just how I am. I don't have a reason for it. I just don't like it. I really don't like sweating and blah, blah, blah around other people. Like, I don't know. I don't get scared. I just get anxious. It's weird. Nothing happened either. It's just like, I don't like it. So like, I have a treadmill at home, you know, I used to do this after every stream, but I've been kind of bad with it because I've been streaming too much. So I'll have to like stream and then immediately go to sleep. But like, you know, during the week, whenever I'm able to do like an hour or two stream, I pull out the treadmill and just walk there for an hour, and I watch the VOD back and see, hey, did I do good here? Did I do bad there? And then, you know, from there, I'm like, okay, yeah. And then, unironically, like, you know, it's not going to give me a six-pack, right? It's not going to give me an eight-pack. I'm not going to look like Ryan Reynolds. Okay, even though I am Ryan Reynolds, I am him. The truth is, at least, that it'll keep your heart healthy. So, and you usually don't drink stuff with sugar in it, then you're better than, like, 95% of the population of the world, right? Like, I've recently, because I read an article about, like, sugar with, like, correlating to age and, like, dementia and, like, Parkinson's and stuff, I'm like, like, just absolutely terrified. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to look up and see if it's wrong. I'm just going to assume it's true because it's convincing me and motivating me to be better. Like, I'm not drinking as much tea anymore, and I'm, like, managing the withdrawals of sugar. But, yeah, I mean, if you only drink stuff without sugar in it, like, you're better than... Hell, you're better than me. Okay. Well, I'm already better in that regard by not being American and having... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in America or North America, like, just let's be honest here, right? It's not just an American problem. Everything has sugar in it, right? Mustard has ketchup in it. Mustard has sugar in it. Ketchup has sugar in it. Everything has sugar in it. So the only way that you can actually make it without these awful additives in there is to make it yourself, which is one of the reasons why I cook all my food, generally speaking. I eat out, of course. I'm not a masochist. I'm not gonna sit there and suffer for time immemorium because I don't want to have a little sugar in me. No, I'm fine with having a little bit, but it's just everything is so horrible. Recently saw the amount of sugar in the Mountain Dew is like 35 grams. Yeah, only. And that's just the sugar. That's not the sodium as well. The thing that really gets Americans is the sugar content and the sodium. So you're not just taking in god-awful amounts of sugar, but you're also taking in god-awful amounts of salt, which, ironically, for a lot of people don't know this, salt makes you dehydrated. So whenever you drink a lot of Coke or sodas and stuff, it makes you more thirsty. It's designed that way on purpose. They want you to drink more Mountain Dew or more Coke or whatever. And it works. It 100% works. It sucks, but, you know, unethical business practice. But it's legal, so they do it. But yeah, I'm very grateful I quit soda, because the moment I quit soda, like, my life didn't, like, change or anything. It didn't get better, but it didn't get worse, okay? Like, by drinking soda actively, like, I could tell that my health wasn't exactly, like, near baseline. And then, like, after I actually bothered to quit it, like, I noticed that, you know, I wasn't having the same, like, trend towards negative. You know, I was kind of getting back to baseline. How can people not know this? Like, isn't it one of the first things you learn in chemistry? Maybe not in America, lol. Well, the thing is that, like, the North. I mean, this is actually controversial, so I'll just say this to key you into the situation: is that the North American education system is not meant to educate you. It's not meant to make you better. It's not meant to make you intelligent, prepared for anything at all. It is merely daycare for teenagers and young adults. Okay, and that's actually very controversial to say, but it is true. So, you know, yes, they do learn things, they do, etc. But the problem is that, like, the moment they get to college, they realize that they didn't need to even have any of that, right? That's the big thing, is that, and this is the last thing I'll say on it, because I don't want to, you know, there may be someone that's like, yeah, I want to argue about this, is, the American, I can speak to the American education system, is geared to not, it's daycare. It does not prepare you for college. In fact, if you didn't go to high school, middle school, or elementary, you could easily do college. No problem. I only heard bad things about American school so far. It's bad in public education. Okay, so government-sponsored education. Private school, can't speak to. But apparently they're, like, fine. But for college, yeah, if you go to college for electrical engineering, you're going to learn electrical engineering, right? There's a reason America still is #1 for, you know, or not #1, but like top 5 for best education in the world, you know, because of colleges. But yeah, that's my my QED there. Quod erat demonstratum, what was to be demonstrated. But yeah, like speaking of school though, like I really wish that, like, I learned how to do taxes and stuff like that, but it is what it is, right? But having, but yeah, you don't learn, like, chemistry class, or in chemistry, you don't learn about, like, you know, be wary of sugar and sodium. They don't tell you about the health benefits. They don't tell you about any of that crap. It's basically, like, I don't know if you have this for, like, what you do, but, like, you ever have those, like, continuing education classes, and they're the most meaningless things in the world? Like, and if it's in your, like, class of, like, what you do, like, it's, like, the most, like, brain-dead thing. It's like, do not do this. This will result in bad thing happening. And it's like, I know. It's like, that's kind of what it's like. But yeah, no, like soda, for example, the reason why I hated soda so much was because I drank so much of it. I literally could go through a 12-can pack of soda in a day, no problem. I could drink 4 liters of soda in a day, no problem. Okay? And I didn't eat very much because of it. It was actually kind of nice, but, you know, it was super unhealthy, right? And now that, like, I mean, it's been something that's happened over recent years, but, like, I've started to become a lot more sensitive and conscientious of, like, my health, physically, mentally, and so on. So because of that, it's like, you have to recognize, like, okay, what are the things that are actually poisons in our society? And the 2 big ones, at least for America, is sugar and sodium. If you can kick out sugar and you can kick out sodium, it's going to be very easy in a lot of ways. But you're not going to be able to avoid it. One day I was ordering a cola at a restaurant. Get away. Cola at a restaurant like I usually do, and it tasted too sweet for me, since I just stopped. Yeah, that is one of the things that's nice about it, right? Is that, like, if you cold turkey sugar and then you try to drink soda after, like, 3 months, you're like, too much. It really is. Americans are desensitized to the actual, like, sweetness of something. That's why, like, whenever, like, if there's any kids in here, right? Like, whenever your parents say, like, you know, oh my god, this is way too sweet for me. And you're like, no, it's not. There you go. Like, it was designed to be that way. Just decided not to drink it anymore from one day to another. Very lucky. Is this land hard? Yeah, this land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Indeed. Okay, so my goal here is to hunt a troll. Are we going to be able to do it? Who knows? We'll see. But we have the Eikthyr power, so we're going to be fine. But yeah, my poison of choice was originally Dr. Pepper, then it became Coca-Cola, and then, yeah. Now I don't drink any. Pretty nice. Oh, the troll lair is over here. See? Tism kicking. Yep. I want the armor. The armor is really good. You have to hunt a lot of them, though. So, like, if you fuck up the hunting, like... Because basically the way you kill trolls early game is you have to headshot them every time. Otherwise, you're going to get absolutely just stomped. Let's be honest. Oh, it's one of those. A little bit laggy, but that's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, I think it was like over here, right? I'm trying to remember when I was running through here, whether I put it. I know it wasn't exactly on the marker. I know it was around it. Is it back here? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, here it is. Now, am I going to go in the troll lair? Probably not. Well, I mean, if I go in there, I'm not going to hunt it. There's no way I'd win. I was hoping that one would spawn near it. That was my prayer. Time for me to go for now. Okie dokie, Snake. You have a good one. Take care and have a goodie. I will do my best not to die. Wow. Some amber. Oh, he's not in his lair, so he's out and about. So he actually is out of his lair, it's just that not in front of it or around it. Okay. So I guess at night is when they're normally in here. Okay. I'll take it. Not bad. Man, it is hot already. What the hell? I turn off my fans and then it goes from like a comfy room temperature to just like unimaginably hot. Ah. Oh, I thought I saw the big boy. We're hunting trolls. What is BB? Oh, big. Okay, blueberries. I thought I put BB as big bitch. It's like, okay, is that where I saw a troll? All right. Oh, that's a tree. Huh? Help me. I am not brave or strong. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger. So that I can stare you into your eyes. You can stare into mine. It can be sensual, but like not in a weird way. You know what I mean? Hello. At least we get to like kind of map out. I really don't like the fact that like a lot of Valheim is indeed just running around trying to find crap. Like it is what it is, right? Like it happens, but I mean, it is kind of one of the things I don't like about the game. It is a necessary part of the game, but it's like, eh. Like, as time goes on and on, I'm just like, okay, am I getting any value from the hour I just spent playing? And it's like, yes, I am, but it's like, eh, could have been better. But that's also just my tendency to want to optimize the fun out of a game. So, good news, though, is that we get to kind of map this, like, big island area. And there's another island there as well. So, I have to keep going, keep looking, keep finding. Now, Hugin, I think, told us about tin in the rivers and stuff, so I don't know. We're gonna have to look for it. I have my pickaxe here, so if we need to, we can. Although I would absolutely love to find a turtle so that we could get the chitin dagger, I think it was. The chitin dagger was like my favorite weapon, and it was so good until I think the mountain area. Actually, no, I think it was useful even outside of the mountain area. It was like you could use it into the grasslands area. But man, I hate the grasslands so much. It's like a Dark Souls area. It's like the enemies there are more annoying and frustrating than the actual boss. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Let's see here. Yep, so now we're back in Meadows. Well, if we need to set up an outpost or something for like a portal or something, this would probably be a good place. Set up our it's right next to this black forest where we can hunt stuff for materials like thistle, because I know we'll need them for soups. So organization is going to be annoying though. I really hate organizing because like I'm not like I'm generally an organized person, but like I hate doing it in video games, and I don't know why. I've just always been this way. And every time I think about like, okay, you know, I want to organize in the chest, I want to, you know, like make these nice and pretty. My brain just kind of, you could eat another bite. Me IRL and in game. My tummy is rumbling. I don't know if you can hear it. If so, that's a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. Oh, there's a skeleton. He's going ham. Yeah, hunt those next for me. Let's go. Nice. Boar. Aye. Oh, hello. Oh, you've got a copper thing. Oh, you're dangerous. Okay, where's my shield? Nice. Nice. Some bone fragments. Let's go. Some more guys over here. Come on. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I miss that guy. He was really funny. And he was also caked up, so it was nice to look at. There we go. Nothing too crazy. Just gotta get the parry every time. There we go. Nice. Now, I don't know what happened over here, but it looks like something happened. I had some fun. Nice. Is there anything in here? Ah. Parkour! Something I am not very good at. Hello. Nope, it's just... Alright. Can I, like, do this? I remember that... Was there a way to get stone before... like, actually being able to? I remember. Well, at any rate, let's head on back. Actually, no, we're not going to head on back. This is what we're going to do. Oh, shit. We're going to go, and we're going to try to clear that dungeon again. Reason being is that I think we can do it now because the shield I have is upgraded, and I don't take actual HP damage whenever I get hit. So if I was taking HP damage when I was getting hit, then yeah, this would be pointless, but we gotta at least try. Ooh, I die. Ooh. Ooh. That's so scary. Oh, gosh, a corpse run. Oh, no. That's okay, though. Whew. Now that I'm kind of, like, relaxing now, man, I was scared. I saw Fauna tweet that she needed to, like, take care of herself, and she was, like, trending on Twitter. Actually, no, rather. I saw her trending on Twitter and went, oh, no, what happened? And then I saw, oh, it's just like, oh, she needs to take some time for herself, and it's like, thank God. Because I have a suspicion that, like, because she's currently in the works right now to do a cover, or either, not a cover, an original song with Mume. But, like, part of me is making me feel like she, I don't know. Like, I feel like she's on the verge of considering graduation. And I don't know what gives me that inclination. I have no reasonable basis for it. And it's actually kind of annoying. Oh, shit. Ow. Okay, timed it. Okay, so I can handle 2. It's just, any more than that, I'm dead. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, like, I don't know, it's just like, it feels like, I don't know. I have no reasonable basis for it. I think I'm just Doomer. I think I'm just unironically being a cringe Doomer about it. Which I hope I am, because, like, she's gonna kill it whether she's a corpo or indie, but, like, I think it's a much easier lifestyle for a streamer to be in a corporation as opposed to, like, individual. Because then, like, in a corporation, you have all these extra people that, like, technically aren't necessary, like a manager or marketing or so on, but, like, you don't have to do it, right? Like, you don't have to expend a single ounce of energy to market yourself or manage yourself or any of that crap. Like, you know, oh yeah, like if you live and die by the calendar, that's cool, but, like, imagine if you didn't have to, you know? Like, that would be nice. But I don't know. Ultimately, though, I think I'm on board with everyone in the sense of, like, you know, whether, like, she's, you know, gonna graduate soon or later or, frankly, never. Oh, cool. Broken LOD thing. As long as she's happy, right? Because we watch streamers because we enjoy them and we want to see the best for them, you know? Even if they've got a lot of things going against them, we want to do whatever we can as a viewer to, like, you know, have fun, relax, hang out. Obviously, we're just viewers, right? You know, but, you know, it's true, though. You can parry a arrow? Good to know. That, you know, if you're gonna make a streamer laugh and you and you can do these things like, ow, 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 what is this crap? Ouch. I don't have any healing either. Crap. 1 HP per tick. It's still not ticking. I'm so sad. Alright, we're gonna bail. I'm not gonna die here. But yeah. Like, viewers act. Ow! Ow! Fuck you. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, bastard. Anyway. Like I was saying, like, viewers definitely do, you know, just hanging out with the streamer or making them laugh or any of that crap, just being there, right? Like, does a lot for the streamer, which I never expected it would. You know, I didn't think that, like, it would actually have an effect on me in a positive or a negative way, but no, it does. It's really nice. Speaking of nice things, though, it's just so nice to play a game that's chill, you know? So many games out there just want to, for all intents and purposes, just want to be there, and they want to be played a certain way. They want to be beaten, you know, in 8 hours or so. They want to be a game that just, you know, it's fun and very intense and very exciting, and then it's done, right? That's how a lot of games are. But Valheim is not that way. Valheim is a very slow marathon where basically the entire time, all you're doing is you're trying to do your best to push towards getting to the next level. And I thought that, you know, clearing out the dungeon areas was going to be good, but I was wrong. This land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to retreat. I'm going to check out the riverbed here and see if there's any tin ore or any, like, worthwhile thing. Because if there is, then we have the opportunity to go and get some tin and maybe even some copper. Oh, wait, that's right. Copper were deposits. Tin were in the baseline. And then that's how you made bronze. Ah! Ow! Ouchie. That hurted it. Ow! Damn. Fucking snipers. Oh, that's a 1-star. Excellent. I love that. We love that here. There's nothing. Ah! Where am I going? Okay, I need to go this way. Do a little sprinty poo. Leave a little bit of stamina in case I need to block. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was scary. Yeah, so 10 are in these little areas here, it looks like, but I don't think so. What the fuck? Oh, fence. So I'm going to go westward here and explore a little bit to that and see where things are. I may have to drop some stuff here, but that's not too big of a deal. Drop some necktail. Never hurt anybody. Go for a fun run. Smiley face. How? What? As I joke on my own. How have I already been streaming for an hour? Is this the Valheim curse where, like, barely anything happens, but then an hour goes by? I mean, I don't mind it, but I haven't really achieved anything. I think what I'll do is I'll make it simple and like find some tin and some copper and maybe like I probably won't be able to make bronze because I know I need extra stuff for it, but I think just finding it will be enough for me to be like, yeah, this is a victory for the stream today. But I fully expect that, you know, whenever I finish Valheim, I'll probably have to put 100 hours or so into it. Not a game that you complete willy-nilly or easily. It's something that's gotta... Definitely is something that requires time and effort. Although, what a baller night view, huh? This is a place you want to build a house, just like, woo, underneath the Erd tree, as they say. Oh, what the hell? Oh. I gotta say, though, games like these really remind me of, like, what was, in my opinion, like, what made indie games so good was, like, you don't find games like these on Xbox or PS4 or anything. Well, now you do, but, like, you know, before indie games actually became mainline and they were, you know, purely indie, purely small, you know, development, you know, indie games really had this locked down. Slow, but very meaningful experiences that you get to enjoy and have fun with. And sometimes you could even do it with your friends. Pause, traveler. You are welcome to the last and most lawless of the 10 worlds. In Valheim, the air is pure, and the waters deep and clear, and the forest overflowing with bounty. Here is adventure, joy and glory for the taking. Yeah, fucking all the other areas, they hit you like a brick shithouse. Awful. Even with armor. It's insane. Oh, there's a chest. Oh. Any flinters in chat? I'm a flinter, as they say. There you go. Very large meadows area here. I do love this little hill, though. Although, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to end up building an island. Just for the sake of, like, simplicity. And ease, honestly. One of the things that, like, really gets me, at least, is, like, there's so many, at least in my opinion, like, so many people that have, like, these awesome bases, and it's because of their creativity. I can't do that, right? I can only do, like, you know, a crappy house that has, like, that looks like a barn. Like, that's my extent of my capability. Which isn't to say that that's a bad thing, it's just, like, it is what it is, right? So, a barn isn't exactly the coolest thing in the world, but putting it on, for example, an island, now that doesn't, you know, pretty cool, right? What if you have a manor, but you put it on, for example, an island, right? Now it's an even cooler island. And then you have, like, an Agatha Christie novel. Ooh. Ooh. This is a mistake, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to go and see. Because a lot of the mountainous area, you don't really get easy access to. But if we see a wolf, we need to run. Because if it tracks on us, we're dead. Like, undisputably. Like, no doubt whatsoever. No chance whatsoever. We're just dead. So, if I could get my bread up, or my aim up. There we go. Excellent. Sugoi. Oh, I thought that was a wolf. I was going to be so scared. The good news is I do have Eikthyr, so in the absolute worst case, we should be decently okay. But the problem is that you need to have the pickaxe to mine the ore that's in this region. If I could get, like... I think there's actually protections against me being kind of greedy here. And this is just a small one, too. This isn't like a big area. Yeah. Yeah, so if I come back, I need to make sure that I'm willing to die over and over and over, because that's what's going to happen. And once you get the, like, oh, mountain area, that's how, that's when they start spawning. So, not going to take a chance with that. Or at least in my investigation, that's when they spawn. But man, I love this Motu-M2. It is a little weird, it's a little funky, but like, it has an LED thing on it. So, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know how like you watch a visualizer for like Nightcore? or, you know, if you know, you know, and like you would see it go up and down and all that. It has basically that, but like bars on the interface, and it's really cool because it's very accurate. It's reading very well. I love it. I love it. Would never trade it for the world. Although what's nice though is that like one of my big issues with like streaming right now is like whenever I stream, my microphone is like 2 fists away from my mouth. Okay, and the reason why is because I want to stop plosives, which if you don't know what it is, good. If you don't know what any of these are, good. But plosives, I want to stop, you know, mouth noises, because I don't think you should be hearing a streamer go, you know, and I mean, it sends a shiver down my spine, okay? But it also prevents a lot of stuff like, you know, breathing into the microphone, which, you know, even if you're not a hideous mouth breather, if it's too close, it's going to happen, right? And I try to do everything in my power to make sure the microphone is as least tuned as possible, which means as like few filters and stuff as possible on OBS. Because the last thing I want to do is have my audio qualities, you know, suffer because OBS is not that good at... Well, OBS is meant for recording and broadcasting. That's it, okay? It's not meant to do anything else. It can do other stuff, but it shouldn't. You know, it can make a TLM 103, which is one of the best microphones of all time, sound like ass. Same thing with the SM7B. It can make the SM7B sound like ass. If you look at some of my first streams, some of the VODs, the VODs are still there, which I do need to fix. You know, they are unironically horrible quality because there was a compressor on there that was not just compressing the audio so that it, you know, would be kept in a certain range, but it was muddying the sound so badly because the compressor was digital rather than like analog or, you know, actually a good compressor. Here though, yeah, this microphone, this microphone is amazing. I love it. And then you pair it with an excellent interface like the Motu. And by the way, it fits my entire like black and white physique thing going, because my favorite color is white, but like I love accenting it with black. And the interface is black with white accents, and it is just, it is beautiful. Because my keyboard is black, my mouse is black, my monitors are black, but like everything else on my desk for the most part is white. So like it's such a nice, and it's not like bad. It's not like, oh, you look at it and it's like, okay, these don't fit. No, it's like a painting, right? You have the black frame with the color inside and the painting inside. It's beautiful. And there's more white than black, so the primary color still works. Oh, it's so good. So good. But we back home. And we gotta unload all this crap we got. And then we're gonna go mining. Fun. I'm gonna need to do like a lot of research, or well, I don't really want to look at guides. Like I said, you know, I've played Valheim before, right? I haven't beaten the game, but I have played it before. I don't think I want to look at any of the guides unless like it's really bad, or like everyone's like, hey, like just look at this, please, for the love of God, I don't want to be here for 9 hours, right? Oh, there it is. There's 10, right? Let's see. No, that's stone. Whoops. Wait, that's right. Whenever there's tin, it'll show up as like a thing. Oh, my own follow me scared the hell out of me. Thank you for shilling my stream. I appreciate it. I think I should extend it from like 10 minutes to like 30 minutes or like 20 minutes. I think it's just a little bit too much. But then I'll have to go into DaVinci and fix it, but that's okay. I don't know. Part of me feels like it shows up too much, but it's like, I don't know. Because I want it to be there just to like remind people, hey, if you want to click a button, click a button. But at the same time, like I don't want it to be annoying. Because I know that like if it's annoying for me, I don't want to click it because it's annoying and like obtrusive or too much. Oh, I love that button. So cool. I didn't even know that existed. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So we'll hold on to this. Let's go and see if we can get some tin. Because these waterbed areas is basically where you should be able to get them. So, yeah. Well, we need... Hold on. We need foods with stamina. We don't need foods with... anything else. So 25 stam, 30 stam, and then I'll have 1 protein. So 30, 35. Okay. 7, 20. Wait, 20? Okay, so that's still better. Okay. So 6, 7. I am full. Whoops. No, that's okay. Oh, I can't wait to have like 100 plus stamina again. That's gonna be fun. Oh, a little bit of lag as it loads the chunk. That's fine. Oh, it's saving. Never mind. I want to build a bridge here. It seems like a fun thing to do. But for right now, gotta go and see. I didn't see any tin. Let's see. Is there like a? There was like a thing maybe for. Yeah, he did say something about. Oop, don't want to turn that on. Did say something about like tin and copper. I know copper's in the dark forest or black forest, sorry, area. So, maybe that's tin. I don't know what tin looks like, so. But I know it's along the riverbeds here, so just gonna keep an eye out and see if I can find something worthwhile. If so, then we're good. If not, then it is what it is. I don't want to drown. Okay, we can get past here with, like, 30 swim? Okay. Not bad, not bad. No, we can get past with, like, 50. Okay. Alright. Although, I do see this, like, massive riverbed area here, so maybe we'll get lucky? Who knows? That would be very nice. But it should be accessible via land. So, like, this stuff kind of looks like what I would, like, get. But, ugh. So frustrating. Genuinely frustrating. But it is what it is. Maybe we'll get lucky and find another, like, black forest area here. Just, like, a very small one. Maybe find, like, a copper deposit. That'd be cool. Yeah, well. Okay. It's not very bueno. Okay, you can hear my mouse if I click really hard, but cool. That's how I want it. There ain't anything here. Ah, no scuffed ASMR. Well, I can do this for you, Drox. Also, hi, Drox. I'll catch you up. I got the Moto M2 working. We're doing pretty good. It's working pretty nice. I like it. It sounds, I think, a little bit more warmer and less bright than the Vocaster 1. But I think that it's a little bit more accurate to... Well, I don't know if it's accurate yet. I mean, I literally, like, I woke up like 30 minutes or an hour before stream and went, oh, God. Set up the Moto M2 and started stream. So that's kind of the amount of time I've had to kind of tune this, which I don't even know if I can. But I'm not going to lie to you. Having an LCD screen is pretty dope. Yeah, it'll make you feel warmer. Yeah, that's kind of been my experience. That's kind of been my what seems to be my my perception as well. It's like I like that it's a little bit warmer, but at the same time, I wish it was a little bit brighter, because like it feels. I want it to be more make it more sound like real. Not it. I will. Oh boy. Now that is how to get me excited on a Saturday evening. Hey, how are you doing, Drox? You doing well? You surviving and thriving? I'm not surviving and thriving. I'm trying to find tin, and I don't remember where to find it. I remember that it was in, like, riverbeds and stuff, but, like, every riverbed I've looked at don't have one. So I'm actually thinking, like, F this. I'm gonna go south and get copper, and that'll be my achievement for the stream. And it's already been an hour. Can you believe that, man? I don't know how, but whenever I stream, time just flies by. But hey, you, did you know that this land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still? Absolutely. Absolutely. I am, hello, Boar. I am beyond excited, though, about the fact that, like... Oh, wait. I don't have to worry too much about anything now with this interface. Because I'm not really using... I used to use a cloud lifter with the SM7B, and that was because the previous interface I had didn't have enough dB. But this one is running the SM7B fine. Now, yes, I do need to add 10 decibels as an expander in OBS, but that's because I don't want white noise. You're tired? Had a shocking sleep with a waking up a lot? Oh, I hate that. And doesn't it kind of suck that, like, you're able to go back to sleep, like, almost instantaneously, it feels like? We found tin! Tin is in the Black Forest. Understood. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. But yeah, like, you can go to sleep after you, like, wake up from it, and you can keep doing that throughout the night. But, like, your brain isn't like, you know what? Maybe we should just go for a walk and try again later, you know? Let's go. Tin ore. Let's go. We are thriving. Hail, warrior. Hi, Hugin. He's going to say something based. Raw ore needs to be refined in the smelter before you can work it at the forge. To build a smelter, you need surtling cores. Search for them in the dark. Oh, that's right. Oh, man. Oh, oh, yeah, that's right. Surtling cores is what you needed for portals, and you needed it for... Oh, okay. Well, at least we'll have stuff for whatever we need, I guess. Ah. Can't be teleported. Ah, if only. I remember I used to do, like, barges of, like, tin and copper and stuff, and then I realized I don't really need to do that. And then I would just, like, bring the smelter and the forge and all that to where I'm getting the ore, smelt it, and then do the big thing. Yeah, I just want a consistent sleep for once so I feel properly rested. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I'm lucky enough to kind of have a schedule where I can do that, like, no problem, generally speaking. But I've definitely been there, done that with, like, having a schedule that's just all kinds of screwed up. The only thing that I've noticed, though, that, like, can improve my sleep is, like, wearing a sleep mask. And I have one that actually was, like, 20 bucks on Amazon that, like, it heats up. And I don't know what, but, like, if you use it very sparingly, like, once every other week or so, like, heat being applied to your eyes as you're falling asleep and not being able to see is, like, god tier relaxation. Like, I remember the first time I tried it, I literally, like, for the next 1 or 2 days, like, I was so energetic because I don't know, I slept that well, you know? I don't know why, but that's just what happened, right? But it was just like, oh my god. But, no, 100% get that. Because, like, I mean, I get consistent sleep, but do I get rest? Nah, not really. Then again, I've never really... How do I say it? Like, I've never really slept and gotten rest. I just sleep because I gotta. So, I mean, like, there are times where, like, I get, like, I'm not as tired, which is what I was talking about with, like, the heated iPad, but eye patch, but oh, that's a level 1 Grey Dwarf. Hi, yo. We're mining tin. Also, hello. I have the Motu M2 set up, so if I sound different, that's why. I hopefully sound better to both of you guys. But I thought of getting an eye mask, but also one that has, like, Bluetooth headphones in it. I get that, yeah. Those ones are, like, 70 bucks, though. I've seen those online. They're like, yeah, we want 80 bucks for something that's basically a heating pad and a pair of ear pods. And it's like, oh, God. Okay. Okay, the further I go, the more inundated into this I get, so I need to move inland. Yeah. Yeah, and my audio is now rich, but I am poor. So if I were like, oh yeah, I wanna go and get like an nope. I will say though, yeah, it's nice to be able to have an audio setup that I'm not worried about Like, I sound great. Let's go. Thank God. The money spent has been well spent. Can you tell my brain is like shutting off? Because I legitimately woke up like an hour before stream and set all this up. So I'm glad that it's not ass. But yeah, with the Vocaster, like I was really worried about like it blowing out and like taking my SM7B with it. So my worries were correct. It took out my headphones, but not my SM7B. And I don't need to run phantom power through the SM7B because it's a dynamic microphone and it doesn't need it, but it is gain hungry. And the Motu M2, it can handle it. Although, like I said, I do have a 10 decibel expander in OBS, but besides that, no. It's nice to be hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Absolutely right. Yeah, how are you doing on this fine day, Kyo? Hanging out, having fun, relaxing. It's a nice Saturday. I'm looking for copper, which basically looks like a tumor on the ground, like this. This is what copper looks like. Nice. So we'll just mine here. Never mind. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna go and see if we can find another copper deposit. I don't have time to do anything better than C for denoting, hey, copper is here. Okay, so it looks like you have to get deeper into the area for it to spawn, and you can see it on the map, like light black forest, deep black forest. You were streaming and drawing, woke up an hour ago or so, but I'm doing great. Another day closer to iPhone and better tracking. Ooh, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, and what's funny is that, like, I started with a webcam, because I was like, oh, you know, webcam should be fine, right? Like, you know, it won't matter too much. And then I set up the tracking for it, and I'm like, oh my god, this sucks. And they're like, hey, spend $15 so that you can use your iPhone. And I'm like, I do not regret it. I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised that with, like, because I spent a lot of time, like, asinine amounts of time setting up the tracking and all that, like A, E, I, O, U, you know, trying to do my best to make sure that, because this is a free model, right? So I feel like I have a really big responsibility to use it correctly and use it well. You spend for the iPhone tracking? Yeah. I bought it on the App Store on my phone. And so basically, if you have an iPhone and you want to use VTube Studio with your iPhone, you have to spend $15 to allow it to be used for longer than 15 minutes. And yeah, but I will say this, right? I use VTube Studio on iPhone for free. Yeah, but if you try using VTube Studio for longer than, like, I think it was like 15 minutes, you have to reset it. And also, I was just like, whatever. I actually want to support the software. So I was like, I'll go ahead and get it. But I don't have the Steam version. I just have the phone one. I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Oh, sorry. Without the watermark. Sorry. It has been a while since I've used the free version. But, like, yeah, if you use the iPhone, you only can use it for, I think, 15 or 30 minutes before it cuts out. Or, even with that being the case, you still have the little guy flying around. And I don't want to, like, cut them out. Again, no watermark? Talk about a flex, Strox. That's a flex to me. Okay, I'm being chased by everything on God's green earth. And this isn't even God's green earth. This is Odin's world. I wonder what the most stupid way to grind these, like, combat skills are going to be. Whereas just skill issue. Exactly. Yeah. Then again, I'm also very unlucky generally, so it's like, yeah, it tracks. Ooh. Is this copper here, this massive thing? Nope, it's just stone. But, yeah, no, you're, like, I noticed an unimaginable, like, increase in quality with tracking and everything once I use my iPhone. And I'm using an old iPhone. I'm using an iPhone 11 Pro. This isn't even one of the newer ones, right? I will gladly support the app again if I have to. Yeah, I think as long as it's on your Apple account or whatever the case, like, you should be fine. I don't think that they're going to force you to, like, it's not per phone, don't worry. I think it's just, like, per account. So, but yeah, like I said, I mean, if your goal is to have perfect tracking, I think VTube Studio is the way to go. Like, I looked at VC Face, I looked at Vroid, I looked at all these other programs, and in my opinion, I think they're not as good, you know. And I honestly think in some ways it's better than, like, some of the stuff HoloLive uses. So, like, and I also think it may also be the fault of the talents not really, like, maximizing their blah, blah, blah with it. But, okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay. We are going to turn on our greed factor. No fucking way, no fucking way, no fucking way. Okay. We need 5 Certling cores for a smelter. Charcoal kiln, don't really care too much. So we need, wait, hold on. They increased that. It used to be 2. 5 cores. So we need 10 minimum. Audio is funky again. It fixed itself. Oh, hold on. Let me write that down as a timestamp. I'm gonna have fun watching this one back. Audio funky. The fuck was that? Anyway. So we need 10. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Goodbye. You probably weren't able to see any of that. It was just pixels, but that's okay. We got 1 Certling core. Ow! Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Still hit me even though I blocked. Alright. Okay, I'm out. A little bit too scuffed. I feel... That's a wolf. We need to go. 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 If that's a wolf, I'm dead. It will one-shot you. My old iPhone had tracking, but the iPhone would generally just crash apps or turn off. But so got a new 15 Pro Max. Yeah, for me, I always make sure that my phone is in low power mode because it isn't just like for saving battery. It only uses, in low power mode for iPhone, it only uses data and energy and resources for apps that you have actively open. So, and like iMessaging and stuff like that. But like, if you don't have someone calling you or texting you, here's copper. Okay, we're gonna take advantage of this. Oh god, that hurt. Why is everything near dangerous crap? But yeah, like in low power mode, like it reduces battery usage or reduces everything. And by the way, if you're like, okay, well, what's your citation? I streamed 8 hours of Final Fantasy 14 and it was only a little warm. The new ones have been a dream, to be honest, regarding 15 plus. Hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, the newer iPhones are always better. I have never had an experience where a newer iPhone was worse. Now, I will say the only time that I had that besides, well, yeah, this is the only time. Only time I've ever had that opinion was when they removed the home button. I do not think they should have removed it. I hate Face ID. I hate all the crap that they're trying to do to upload your face onto their servers. But it is what it is. You streamed 5 hours streaming building Gunpla the other night, and yeah, phone barely warm. Yep, it is very good. The main so this is the secret. This is what Apple won't tell you. Okay, this is what the government is hiding from you. 99% of the problems that you have with your iPhone is because your battery is dying. And if you replace your battery, it will literally work like new. Like my phone is slowing down and like getting bad, but that's because the battery is shit. If I were to replace the battery, which I whenever I get my second phone, because I plan on having a personal and business one because I'm tired of having both on the same. I recommend if you can afford it or you have the opportunity, I think you should take it too. You know, one phone, my personal, will be the one that I use for like VTube Studio and stuff, and then the other one like perfectly fine. So like my business one will probably be the new one, and then my personal one will still be this like rinky dink 11 Pro. Well, then the business, well, then, I don't know. We'll see. A lot of considerations to be made that I don't have ironed out yet. But yeah, I mean, you're not going to be disappointed at all. You're going to be very happy. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you said that you were an Android user. So you're going to be actually like coming out of the Stone Age, which is going to be amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. There are so many of these guys. What the fuck? I can't get any copper because they're just everywhere. Is this copper too? Nope. So if you're curious, what I'm doing here is I'm zigging, zagging, trying to load the areas here so that I can see what is versus what isn't here. One of us. One of us. Yeah, also, excuse me, I have a gaming phone, ROG Phone 5 Asus. I'm very happy with it. Okay. That's kind of the same, like, whenever someone tells me, like, oh, I have, like, a gaming phone, and here's the thing. I wish that gaming phones were actually viable, because, like, I remember watching that, like, the review. I think LTT did one for it. It was the ROG Phone 5. Like, it's very good for, like, phone games and stuff. But the thing is that, like, 99% of the games you want to play on the phone, you can emulate, you know? Like, I do want to play those, the games that, like, you know, what is it, Azure Lane, where, like, they just basically made waifus out of, like, World War II ships, like the Enterprise and all that. Like, I want to play that game, but I think I'm just going to play it on my iPad. Because I think it'll also be easier to scale to OBS as well. But I also need to, like, get, you need to spend, like, $100 or something to get the converter from, like, iPhone and iPad to go to, OBS or something. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I can just use, like how I use my phone. I don't know. I'm so confused. But yeah, I'm excited about my new iPhone. Ooh, I'll be one of you. I'm even considering an Apple Watch. Okay, I've owned an Apple Watch. Okay, I've had two of them. Okay, I don't recommend them. I think that they sound amazing. They sound wonderful. But this is what I will, like, if you work in, like, if you get phone calls and texts a lot during the day, every single time you get a phone call or a text, your phone goes off in your pocket or, like, on your desk or whatever, and then your arm shakes too. And I hate that. Because I think, like, genuinely, whenever I think my arm is shaking, I think I'm about to have, like, a, you know, like a fatty embolism or something. And, like, I'm about to have, like a heart attack or something. But, like, I don't recommend it merely because of the fact that the screen is too small to be useful. Right? If you want to actually use it, like, you have to, like, hold it up, like, you have to hold your, like, finger up to your eye, and you're like, or your wrist up to your eye, and you're like, you know, like Steve Urkel trying to check the time, you know. But for some people, they really get a lot out of it, you know. Like, one thing that people say that they really like about it is the fact that you can track your heartbeat, your heart rate, and I think they've even gotten so good nowadays to basically allow you to track, like your metabolism and a lot of the other things that are, like, very useful for, like, health. Which I like, if you want it purely for that, yeah, I recommend it's worth it. Because it'll beat out every other competitor. It's just how Apple does things. Your mom has an Apple Watch. Your mom, but she needs it for emergency fall notification stuff. Yeah, I get that. She uses it to answer his call, but only till she finds her phone. Yeah, yeah. It's basically, yeah, if you have, like, someone who has, like, like, there's a fall risk or something like that, yeah, the iWatch, if they can actually, like, if they're cognizant and smart enough to actually figure out how it works, which, as you get older, it seems like the harder and harder it becomes, even though the technology gets easier and easier. Yeah, it definitely, in my opinion, at least, like, it is definitely worth it. It's like it's the free life alert. Well, not free, but you know what I mean. I don't mind that. I want to use it for the sleep tracking and such, as you said, and for the compatibility. True, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, it does track your sleep now. Yeah, I had a sleep tracker for a year or something like that, and basically, like, what I already knew, it just confirmed. It was just like, hey, you don't get a lot of REM, and I'm like, I know. I live in this body, I'm aware of it. I just had data that backed it up, right? But damn, we didn't get any Certling. Well, we got one Certling core, but not enough. Ugh. What is with this super mountainous region? But yeah, I mean, it is useful, it is functional, but beware, right? Like, watch a lot of reviews about, like, people's user experience with it, and look for people that don't like it and see why they don't like it, because it may be the reason why you would like it or not like it, so. But yeah, you know, I'm a little disappointed in myself that I wasn't able to get copper with my tin, but you know, it is what it is. It's how it goes. I'll def watch for reviews and such. Always do that. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming everyone does, but I think that not a lot of people like actively search out for negative reviews. I think that's the one that. Oh, I'm stretchy. That's the one that people kind of miss. Sorry. She had a necklace life alert, but the reception where we are isn't good enough for it. I see. So when she had falls, it wouldn't call us. Holy crap. So we had to get the watch with the SIM and on a plan with a specific provider to be able to use it. Holy crap. That must have been a very long, arduous, and extremely annoying process. Good God. I'm just like imagining like how many hoops you had to jump through. Holy fuck. Congratulations, Drox, for getting through it. I'm glad it works now. Holy moly. Because it's not like, oh, you know, we can do without it. It's like, oh, we kind of need it. It's kind of a necessary thing. It's like, and I imagine you were the one that had to go through all the motions too, so it's not like, oh, hello. I kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. How's my little pig Viking doing? I'm doing very good, although I am not a pig anymore because I haven't eaten today. So the Motu M2 is installed, it's working, it's good. But I literally woke up an hour before stream, set up the Motu M2, so I haven't eaten. I actually have a little bit of a headache coming on from the hunger, I think. I just dropped my chapstick. But I am drinking water. Yeah, ever since I came across that sugar study saying like, hey, like it ages you, it has a higher propensity for Parkinson's and all that crap. I talked about it yesterday, but I'm just bringing it up again. I've been drinking more water instead of more tea. And let me tell you, I'm not feeling the sugar withdrawal yet, but I imagine, you know, come Monday, it's going to be like, ah. Also, new development. I've quit coffee for about a month now, roughly. I don't remember exactly when, but I think that if I ever do need coffee, my rule is going to be black coffee only. No sugar, no milk, just black coffee. And I think that if I were to do that, I think I would be able to control, because like sometimes like I'm not going to lie to you, trying to get through the day without coffee is kind of torturous in a lot of ways, but come on. Sorry for the pick in Discord, by the way, but couldn't. Oh no, dude, it was funny. If it's funny, do it. Oh, my feelings get hurt. Who gives a shit? If it's funny, I'll get over it. If it's not funny, then I'll get hurt. But if it's funny, I'll get over it. Don't worry. But I don't have emotions anyway, so no need to worry. And it took you a bit because it was government funded, and it happened surprisingly fast. Oh, that's good, because it was a she might have had a fall and might be critical condition type situation, and it moved. So you got up in the priority. That is excellent to hear. You finally are becoming a man by drinking coffee as was intended.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
Yum. Well, here's the thing. Like, okay, because before I quit coffee, I would drink black coffee during the day, and then I would drink coffee with milk and sugar in the evening. Yes, I know. Horrible way to live your life, but that's how I lived it, right? Because I love coffee. So, like, I used to just slam back, you know, black coffee every day, you know, and I'd probably get through 3 cups, you know, 3 8-ounce cups, because I had a Keurig, or rather had, I still do. It's just, it's not a Keurig anymore. It's a fucking Coffee Mate or something. I don't know. It's a different thing now. But, how do I put this? Like, I would go through, like, 3 or 4, you know, 8-ounce cups of black coffee during the day, and then I drink, like, you know, a 12-ounce thing of coffee in the evening. So, yeah. And here I am drinking 8 cups of black coffee a day. Well, here's the thing with me, right? Like, the only reason why I had to slow down, like, it used to be way more. It's because I would get, like, frequent nosebleeds. Like, I would literally be so stressed out and so caffeinated that, like, I would have, like, my eyes would be, like, very, like, there would be a lot of pressure in them, and then I'd get nosebleeds. And it literally got so bad that I had, like, toilet paper next to me that I would, like, roll up and stick in my nose and just keep working. And I was just like, okay, that's not healthy. Nosebleeds are just weak. Exactly, you're right. But it's like, you know, I don't... I want to live, you know... and, you know, yeah, there you go. I think that's a good enough, you know, reason. I just want to live, you know? I don't think it's cash money to die. I think it kind of sucks. There's like nothing good about dying. Literally nothing good. So trying to see how many times I can get around, or how many times I can be spun around this rock. Now I get it. I'm not healthy with the amount of coffee I drink, but I kind of need it. No, I get it. 100%, 100%, 100% get it. Everyone has their, their requirements, right? Everyone has their poisons. I'm just trying to do my best to like extend my livelihood so that I don't have any complications. You know what I mean? I used to get nosebleeds regularly, but turned out that was because he had a blood vessel that was too close to the surface in one nostril. Yeah, and you can get that. Did you go in for surgery to get it removed? Like, because I think they can burn it or whatever. Dying is so permanent. Sleep is like the... Yeah, sleep is great. Sleep is great because I don't have any problems there. So everyone's like, oh, I can't fall asleep at night. I'm like, well, you probably haven't done enough during the day to really tire you out. And secondly, it's like, are you kidding me? Sleep is one of the most, like, wonderful things in the world. You listen to, like, fauna ASMR before you go to sleep. Keep your headphones on, just like... honk, me, 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 me. Honk, me, 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 me. And then you wake up and, like, someone is trying to sell... Like, you wake up to, like, an Indian tech reviewer telling you how to, like, install, like, C# on your computer or whatever. You know. It throbs with inner heat. Oh, is that Lord Byron? I don't know if you heard him, but if you did, his cameo has occurred. I think he just wants attention here. I want to fall asleep to Raz ASMR. Yeah, I saw on the Discord that you guys were... Oh, hello. Byron! He knocked over some stuff, but it's okay. I'll pick it up later. Sleep, it got cauterized. Nice. Sleep is wonderful. Problem, can't get more than 4 at a time. Yeah. I want to fall asleep to Raz ASMR. I'll throb in your inner heart. What would be a good ASMR, though? Here, let me give you a trial version. Have you done laundry today? Have you eaten today? Have you drank water today? A kitten. I'd probably just like to, I don't know. I don't think I could do like the ERP stuff or like the massage thing or whatever. I think maybe I could do like, I don't know, like funny shit, but yeah. I came. There you go. See, there is benefits to being a quick shooter in this case, huh? Lord Byron, cutest of meowers, receiver of bets. Pets. Bets. Yeah, I'm gonna bet 20 bucks on Byron. Fighter of cables, first of his name. Whenever he meows during stream, it's because like he just wants me to give him a little pet, let him know like, hey, I'm here. And then like I hold his paw and he's like, hey, I'm happy. And then like whenever he bites me, that means I'm holding on for too long, so I let go. He has this love language, and apparently it's annoy me, which I'm fine with. I do need to get more Certain Link cores though. Okay. I gotta make a decision. 2 or 3 hour stream. If it becomes 3 hours, then because here's what I'm like, I've got 10, but I don't have Certain Link cores, and I don't have copper. Well, at 50 followers, we'll be good. We'll be good. 3 hours? Okay. Yeah, then it'll just be 3 hours of me kind of reviewing my audio and stream and all that. Let's see. Okay. So, this is what we'll do. Okay, 3 hour stream. Cool. So we've got an hour and 20 minutes. Let's go. So this is our goal. We know where tin is. We have tin. We know where Certain Link cores are now, and we know where copper is. We just got to get it. I don't like ASMR personally. That's sad. I wish that wasn't the case. It's just, blech. I hate the lip smacking and all that, so I just can't. The only ASMR I like is kidney eating. It's so cute. How should I say it? Like, have you ever watched, like, head massage ASMR? It's weekend, so you need to stream long today. Yeah, I got to get those hours in, right? Like, push myself and be competitive with myself for no reason whatsoever. I must head off, though. Have a good stream, Raz, and Time Zone chat. Yeah, you too, Drox. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good one. Best of luck. Have fun and enjoy your weekend. And as always, I'll be here tomorrow. You have a good one. Take care. Although we won't, because we're going to go balls to the walls trying to get some copper. You guys both have ASMR? I get that. I mean, it's like, it's tea, right? Like, you either like it or you don't, I mean, I'd urge you to, like, try, like, oh, maybe head massages, like, will sound good, but ASMR is basically like, you know how, whenever you get your hair played with, like, you really relax? That's basically what ASMR is. At least for me. Everyone's experience is probably different, most likely, but yeah. Okay. Razanara, bitches. Let's go. I love and hate that that's like my outro. It's so stupid, but it's also really funny and cringe. But if people start using it, then it won't be cringe anymore. It'll just be my outro. You know what I mean? So I'm cheating the system. 20, 25, 30. I need some sort of like heavy. There we go. Okay, cool. I want to stay on edge permanently. Why would you want to be on that browser, man? That browser sucks. No, I'm kidding. I know what you mean. Yeah, like I mean, I think it's kind of cool though that like the only way that you defeat cringe is by just having it become like the mainstream thing. Like being a weeaboo used to be like social, like a no-no. Like you just don't do it, or if you do it, like you hide it from people. And now it's just like, yeah, it's like this is my passion. You know, I love you know, being a weeaboo or whatever. And it's like, don't get me wrong, like yeah, obviously back then it was bad to be a weeaboo, but you know, once everyone figured out how fucking cool anime was, like that went away super easy. VTubing is having that kind of same thing, because once people like key into realizing that being a VTuber is basically allowing you to be a facecam streamer while being anonymous, people are gonna be like, whoa. It's just the fact that like the majority of the VTubing community is female dominated, so like you know, and also the thing is that like they're not like stupid, right? They know that if they just kind of key into ERP or like the parasocial aspect of it, they can make a lot of money. And they do, by the way, they do. But, you know, it's kind of hard to hold back and remain like out of that, you know, circle. Male VTubers do that too. Tell me like 2D booba without telling me like 2D booba. Exactly. I like 2D, 3D, 1D booba, 4D booba, all booba. All booba is wonderful. Big, small, whatever shape, don't care. They're all wonderful. Anyone who says otherwise is just a hater. Legit. Don't even fight me. But, yeah, like, yeah, like, VTubing, I mean, I don't think it's going to be, like, anything like being a weeaboo. Like, being a weeaboo, that was kind of like a, huh? How did that happen? But VTubers, no. I think it'll always be a niche type thing, but I think that it's not going to have the negative stigma that it's had. It's slowly going away. I don't like my own booba, but I can... Hey, like I said, all booba is good booba, right? But that's okay. As long... If you have a big beard, it doesn't matter how big your booba is. You're still cool, no matter what. Dear. Oh, dear. So, the reason why I'm running south as opposed to going back up north is because this is fucking scary. I need, like, a bridge. Just to, like... Well, what's the word? Just to get over there. So, I could eat another bite. Okie dokie. Aw, the little Raz is inflating my ego. Hey, the only one that is responsible for your ego is you. Ego literally means I. So, it's up to you to decide how big or small your ego gets, okay? I may help you in terms of making it easier or harder to inflate your ego, but ultimately it's you who decides how big it gets. Your ego, your super ego, and then what is id or whatever? Was that Freud or was that, who was the other guy? I almost said Sigma. Oh my god, what's his name? I have it tip of the tongue. Oh, it's Freud. Oh, God. What was his name? Carl Jung. That's what it was. Jung. Jungian. There we go. Sigmund Freud was fucking your parents? No, Sigmund Freud had a mommy fetish. I mean, everyone knows that, though, right? Everyone knew that Sigmund Freud just wanted to fuck his mom, you know. And that was, like, one of the, like, I'm going to stay away from controversial stuff, but it's like, you know, you don't need to read it to know, right? And a daddy fetish? Yeah, it's like, yeah, the stuff that he wrote was so funny. I remember reading it for the first time, and I'm like, This guy is legit. He wrote this? He put his name to this? Like, all right. Respect. You know. Speaking of, we need to find some copper. Let's sneak around in the forest. Yeah, so the priority here is to be a little bit more conscientious of everything around us. Because we want to be able to actually get copper. I think I'd rather not know. Same, everyone. Everyone is in the same boat. Yeah, welcome to a Raz stream where we somehow get on Freud and Jung. Okay, speaking of, we need to go and find copper. Actually, not even speaking of, just segueing away. We need to find copper, but I think I'm just getting very unlucky with the spawns down here. Because we know tin is up north. We don't have an issue with that. It's more so, do we get screwed with terrain gen? Because what's funny is that, like, I have this really bad debuff where no matter what, I always seem to get the horrible fucking terrain gens. Like, I'll get these horrible, like, look at this island, right? This is an impassable river, and it's right next to my house. Like, ugh. So, we gotta work with what we got. But really, right now, the priority is gonna be... Oh, there we go. Here we go. There we go. Copper. So, priority is gonna get as much copper as we can, and see maybe if we can be a little bit greedy with some Surtling cores, perhaps. Oh. No copper. Great. And they spawn, too, because I was mining the copper, little bastards. Okay, let's see. Can I fight them? Because they're just regular Grey Dwarfs. Victory. Defeat in detail, as they say. One at a time. I feel cold. Wow. Who'd have thunk of that? Nice. Are they called Grey Dwarfs because they're old? Actually, I don't know the lore with the Grey Dwarfs. All I know is... Oh, that's a shaman. He's running because there's no allies. I crit him. I want his stuff. I don't know what he drops, but... Oh, he drops wood, and that's it. Okay, cool. I'll take it. So we're just going to keep mining. Shaman or shaman? I think, in my opinion, I think it's pronounced shaman, but I haven't been produced any evidence to tell me that it's shaman. Oh, there we go. There's copper. Nice. Copper. Just gotta wait for everything here. Kinda. Oh god, more Grey Dwarfs. Okay. It's nice though because like they don't do that much damage. They're just really freaking annoying. So I can actually handle them without too much issue right now. Shaman, however, is indeed the one that I don't like. There we go. Little bit of prioritization with the enemies, and here we go. Oh, God. Oh, he's running away. Can I crouch and ignore him? Nice. Okay, I'll take it. But did your order get in time, or are you still on the old setup? I am, ironically... You know what? What do you think, Worry? What do you think? I don't think I gave it away by my little slip there, but... Do you think I'm on the new setup? Do you think I'm on the old setup? I'm very curious. And I'll just keep playing until I get the vote. If you know the answer, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. This is a fun game. We get to play a game inside of a game. Let's go. God, the copper we get from these deposits are so small. Oh. You're asking an old fucker who's listening via headphones in his phone. Oh! So what you're saying is that I'm in bed with you right now? You got your both your hands on the phone, and your headphones in your hand, or on your head, and you're holding it. You're holding me in your hands. Is that what you're saying, Worry? But yeah, if you want me to spoil the answer, let me know. But until then, I'll wait until you give me your guess, and then I'll tell you. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. That's one of my favorite like test phrases for everything. You sound good, but you always sound good. And no, you're not in my bed. Aw. Yeah, I'm on the new Motu M2. I spoiled it. Haha, you took too long. Hashtag I'm being chased and I need to focus. Oh. I want to try to get as much copper as Ow! What the fuck was that? Oh, it's the brute. Oh. This guy sucks. Ow. Damn, these things take a lot of hits. Okay. Okay. Copper is there. They're going to follow us until the end of time. So let's see if we can find like a skeleton thing and see if we can get some Surtling cores.
Come back here, you
stupid bitch. That's me. Chasing the stupid bitch. Nice. There's a shaman. Or shaman, however you want to do it. Hi. Ow! Fucking... Oh. Maybe I can beat them with this. Oh, shit. Okay, we're a lot stronger than I thought we were. Get fucked. Not bad. Okay, so spear and shield level 2 is enough for that. Okay, so good to know. Nice. Every boy after the age of 12. I have given up on women. I have given up on it. Ow, I can beat it. Dating is hard, man. Time to trauma dump on each other. Man, life is so hard, man. She was perfect, but she didn't love me, man. I did everything for her, man. We just didn't work out. Sorry. Oh man, I watched too much Smosh. Oh. Damn. Ow! I hit hard, but they hit harder. And Raz, you can't have two bombs in a relationship. Jesus Christ. I've seen it before, though. It doesn't last. Mainly because they're both like, and like they're not switches either, so they're like power bottoms are just like, well. Then you see they like open up to like a thruple or something. Ow. Ancient Seed. Whoa! You need to find a goth mommy. Nah. I mean, goth chicks are dope. Don't get me wrong, right? But you know, unless you're into that, there's no point in finding one. And yeah, I don't know. That's not me. Maybe I should just like lean into my kayfabe and pretend like that, like, you know, like, oh yeah, I need a Dommy mommy goth girl. I mean, not pretend. That's exactly what I want, guys. See, I'm a VTuber in training. I don't know what to do yet. I'm a silly little goober. Actually, yeah, stay there. Keep throwing. Oh. So much fighting for this stupid fucking copper. Shago, Raven, Sam. Yeah, they're all peak. I mean, I love them too, don't get me wrong, but like, oh fuck. I'm dead. I forgot about the poison spray. GG. I forgot about that. Fuck me. Because I know Shago, Raven, and Sam won't. But life will. But yeah, I mean, I've never dated a goth girl. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Whoopsie. Yeah, damn. Forgot about that. They're fine. It's just I don't really care about like, whether you're goth or whether you're not or whether you're alt or whatever. They're fine, right? But I don't really care about like any of that stuff. I care about like mental stability. I care about, do we have the same values? Like, are we compatible? And frankly, like, it's just kind of hard. And I dated a depressed goth girl. Trust me, not fun. Almost all goth girls are depressed, right? The thing that, okay, and this is kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I should even talk about this, like, just for the sake of, like, I don't know if, like, it's not TOS, but it's, like, just, like, a social thing. It's, like, should I kind of share my views on, like, certain people's, like, lifestyle? Because it's not, like, I don't care. Like, I could, like, literally, you could have a goth person sitting in chat right now, like, being, like, there. Like, I would tell it to you. It's just more so I don't want to deal with the consequences of the action, Fuck it. The only way you figure out whether it's a good or bad call is by doing it. But I think that the vast majority, if not the 99% of the people that are, like, goth or depressed or whatever, or, like, emo and goth or whatever, are not good marriage partners. I really don't. I think that they're fun, that they're good to date, but they're not like marriage material. Because, and this is the point that would actually like okay, Raz, what do you mean? Like that's what you're worried about? No, this is what I'm worried about. Like, I think the reason why is because in those relationships, instead of treating you like a partner, they treat you like a father or like a dad or like, like a second father or a second dad or something like that. And then instead of like being their partner, you're now like their like dad or whatever. And it's really creepy. And I don't like that. I really like, I'm fine with supporting a partner, but it's like, and I'm not going to bring up like specific examples, but what I'm saying here is like, I didn't just make this up out of my ass. I didn't like, have any of that. It's like, there's nothing worse than like knowing, especially after like specific events, that like your partner has now gone from being your partner to now like you're kind of like just kind of their dad, right? And it's like, that's creepy. Right. And it's like there, and for those who are like, well, what do you mean? Like, there's a difference between like, okay, are you being unfair? Like, are you saying you're just like, oh, just supporting your partner is fathering them? And it's like, no. I know the difference, right? Support needs to come from both sides. Exactly. Yeah. Like there's nothing more mentally draining and psychologically destroying than having to singularly take care of another person and them not reciprocate because they can't, right? And that partner, I literally could not tell anything to, so I just didn't, right? And then whenever I actually needed support, I would just, like, disappear for 3 days. Because it's like, I would rather disappear for 3 days and her get mad at me for that than, like, actually tell her what's wrong and then have to deal with, like, months of her being, blah. Yes, that relationship ended in flames. But, yeah. Oop. Dung. But yeah, I think like when you're younger, yeah, like, okay, you don't really think about marriage. You're just like, well, I did, but like most other people, they're just like, oh, I want to find someone that I really enjoy. I want to be puppy dog in love with, and this is great. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You do you, boo. But, after those years, you're just like, you don't want that. You want stability. You want growth. You want support. And yeah. Now, am I saying I'm the perfect partner? No, God, no. I'm not perfect at all. Am I hard to date? I don't know. I can't speak to that. But what I will say is this. It's like, I have done so much for my partners. And I've basically never gotten it reciprocated. So it's really hard to... I'm jaded, yes, but yeah. And like you were saying, where he was saying, depressed goth girls are the worst, but I have also dated mentally stable goth girls and was really fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not interested in any of that. I'm just interested in, like, someone that's, like, worth marrying. So. But needing to dip when you need support means that relationship is just dead. Yeah, that's exactly why immediately after that I was like, yeah, and that relationship went down in flames. Because it did. So, 300 on the dot. Let's go. Okay, so let's get this back, and then how are we doing on time? Okay, so we got about an hour. We will go into the dungeons and see if we can actually... Hold on. Get an idea. There we go. I'll go and see if we can grab some Surtling cores from this. There we go. The enemies outside don't come in. That I do know. Oh. And the worst part of your generation, my generation, your whatever, is the fact that we have been thought of as men that we don't have emotions should always be strong. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter what generation. That's always been true. It's just that now people are talking about it. So. I don't know what happened. I'll be honest with, like, I've thought about this for a long time. Just like everyone else has. It's like, what has, like, led to this? And I can't think of anything. I have no earthly idea. But I don't think it's a logical thing. I think it's like a psychological and emotional thing. Maybe even, like, a social thing. And that's why, like, I can't put my finger on why, like, that's the case. But, I mean, yeah, like... Ooh... Ow! Fuck, that hurts. Those guys are the worst. Okay, that's a spawner. Do that. Relationships are working always will be. Yeah, the goal is to find or create, depending on how it goes, like a relationship that doesn't require too much effort. And when I say too much effort, I mean like, oh, I just got whomped. I got molly-whopped. Holy fuck. The gods are merciful? Yeah, because I had the thing. That was the other reason why I wanted to jump into the dungeon, because if I died, then no skill drain. So, that works. Although, I forgot about the poison from the Great Dwarf Shaman. That's okay, though. That was a risk that I fully intended to take. Well, I mean, obviously, like, men are men, women are women, etc., but, like, relationships have and will always be give and take. You're gonna have to deal with your partner's BS. They're gonna have to deal with your BS, and really, it's just like finding someone that you're willing to put up with. And when you put up with them, it's not like draining, because like I've been in the position where, like, how do I put this? Like, work was a bastion away from the relationship. Do you know how bad it has to be to want to go to work so that you don't have to deal with it? Like, that's bad. I'm not saying I'm not saying that either. I think, like, it's not like a subjective opinion. It's true. You have to put effort into a relationship. You don't build anything without actually using your muscles to hit the hammer on the nail, right? To build a house, right? When people tell you, let's build a life and a home together, that's what it means, right? You gotta work. But, like, it shouldn't be like a job, right? If it is, then, fine. Yeah, I used to work as an escape, which led to a burnout. Yeah. The problem, though, is that, like, being single is very, like, easy. Because you don't have to deal with anything. Because, like, once you get to a state of, like, I've called it, like, equilibrium, but, like, peace, quote unquote. It's not true peace, but it's like a quasi peace where, like, you have what you got to do during the day, you have what you got to do in the evening and all that, and then, like, you don't really have problems, right? You don't really deal with anything, blah, blah, blah. It's very nice, you know. I think Jim Carrey was the one that said that, you know, it's dangerous to fall in love and enjoy being by yourself because then you'll never want to leave it. And that has been true in a lot of ways. Because it's like social relationships require effort, right? You have to keep those relationships, otherwise they drift away or just simply disappear. So, yeah. Job is focusy, no BS. Relationships are messy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not job focused. I'm just like, I mean, even if I were to look, like, I don't really have, I don't really have anywhere to go, because like our society is not meant for like really meeting or anything. Like the best time to find a partner is college. In fact, they've done studies on this. Like if you're in college, like your chance of finding a marriable partner is like, I think it was like 8 to 10 to even 15 times higher than any other time outside. My throat's got like this weird, going. If you choose to spend time with someone, that means your presence is worth more to me than being alone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And even if like you force it sometimes just because like you want to be nice or whatever, like, you know, it's not going to last. Dun dun. Oh, hello. I can't get hit once. Okay. Now what's going to be rough here is about whether or not oh, for fuck's sake. I think this is where I died. Yeah. Oh, hello. That's not where I want to go. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Are they locked to that door? Are you fucking kidding me? Ow. There we go. Pathing was just broke on him. Okay. Hey, that's not my death spot. That is. Okay. Now I may die trying to get out of the door, but we'll see. There we go. Alright, we out. Oh, cortisol. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. During your late teens, you have the best chance of finding a partner as a woman. For the men, finding the partner is easier during the start of your 20s due to the mental aging. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have my experience, but I don't fucking know. Whenever I hear the door in Valheim, my brain instantly goes to WPE and Jong funking around with the door. Not familiar with those, but have I ever heard Valheim doors anywhere? I think of like PS2 games. I think they use that kind of sound effect a lot. Like, what was it? Like Tac Tac or whatever? The little kid that like swung on vines and stuff like Tarzan. Worst pre-made ever? Yeah, I never really got onto... Like, I was never really a guy that, like, found worst pre-made ever very, like, I don't know, funny. It just never caught on for me. I gave it a few shots and all that, but it's just like, you know, you either like it or you don't, right? But, you know, I did watch some of some of their videos, but, yeah. YouTube/Twitch streamers love their shenanigans. True. I mean, my humor is more like... Well, actually, I don't even know if I can, like... Is there, like, a category I could put it into? Like, dark, okay, but, like... I don't know. I have, like, Zoomer humor. Yep, there we go. Zoomer humor. Which isn't a bad thing, right? Like, having a Zoomer humor isn't bad. It's just, like, it's just not boomer humor or whatever the case. But I just, like, fart noises are really funny to me. Like, stupid... See, what I'm thinking about. Like, stupid things like that make me laugh really hard. They did a couple of Valheim streams, and they have the advantage of riffing of one another. Riffing off. Yeah, like, whenever you play a game solo, like, it's way harder than co-op, because you can, like, divvy up, like, roles and stuff. Like, you know, hey, you go mine tin, you go mine copper. I'll go dungeon delving to get Certling cores. And it's like, you know. Oh, my headache is getting worse. I think it's also, it's a combination of like me not eating, which I should be doing, or I should have done, but also like me only drinking water right now. Because I'm only like drinking tea and stuff like with meals. Or at least it seems like that's what I've been doing for the past few days. And, yeah, so I think there may also be like quasi-sugar withdrawal. Because this is a very familiar headache. Like with sugar withdrawal for me, it always happens like if you put your finger right in the center of your forehead, that's where it hurts. Right at the prefrontal, or the, sorry, not prefrontal, the frontal cortex. It's just like, bleh. But yeah, no, sugar headaches suck. I hate withdrawal headaches. But if this is all I have to deal with, like, that's not a big deal. I just have to make sure to eat and have sweet tea like every other, like, medicinally dose myself. And then eventually it'll go down and down and down. I'll be fine. Nice. Alright, so. I did say this was going to be a 3-hour stream, but I am going to cut it short here just for the sake of, one, my headache because I'm hungry. And also the case, it's hot. And I actually achieved my goal. I wanted to just get tin and copper for this stream. I knew I wasn't going to get Certling cores when I found out how expensive they were. So, yeah, I'm going to cut it short here in a few. Just want to let you guys know. Let me just do some organization here. And then we'll switch to Zatsu. Have a little talky poo, a little walkie walk, a little talky talk. Then, good to go. Let's see, do my toggles work? Oh, do they? Hello? Oh, there we go. Aw, not 3 hours. Yeah, I figured that the reason why I do that is, I don't want to play too much. One. Second thing, of course, is, like, hungry and headache. But let's see. Is there anything interesting that I have? I'm gonna try this. I wonder if it hears my fan. Oh, you can kind of hear it in the background. Here, let me write this down because I want to see if it can hear, or if it doesn't pick up my phone, or not my phone, my fan in the background. Then I can have my fan going, and fan sound 215. Have that going. I heard some squeaks. Yeah, that was me turning on the fan. That's not really too big of a deal. Like the squeaks, whatever, that's fine. But the actual sound of the blades, that's what I'm worried about. You know, here's another fan I have. I don't know if you heard that one. Razzie poo poo head tired. Yeah, basically. I hope the headache will be gone soon. Yeah, the moment that I get some food in me and the moment I get some tea in me, it'll go away for sure. It's one of those like headaches that like are easily fixable. And I'm drinking water, so I'm not dehydrated at all. But yeah, so I'm just gonna talk. I wonder, Raz, in post, can you hear the fan? Well, the two fans you have. I have a third one, but that one is like if it's like super hot, like super hot. So what's the tea, Razzie? The tea is Earl Grey by Twinings with milk and sugar. Or I have this like store-bought crap that I have that's like just like sweet tea that like you it's like in a 2-gallon jug or like a 2-liter jug or whatever. And you can pour it in like a milk carton type thing. And it's like it's like super cheap. It's like $2, $2.50 for a jug, which is not bad. If I really need to save money, I can use the powdered stuff, the powdered Lipton. Yeah, but that has so much bad stuff in it. It has so many calories in it, but it is so sweet and it's so good. But yeah, I am a whore for sweet tea. But if I'm not drinking sweet tea, I'm drinking my Earl Grey, my British tea. Oh, where'd my microphone go? Wait, what? Oh, I was talking to my microphone. I'm like, wait, what? And then I realized, oh, I'm not using the MV7. I'm using the I'm using the SM7B. So yeah, so my plan tomorrow is same stream, same day every time. probably will be a little bit more different in terms of like the sound quality, because I am going to have some time to actually like tweak around with the Motu and see how things go, but I'm picking it up right now. It's dead cold. It's, you know, I'm not hearing any preamp noise from it. It's very nice. And there's no gain hiss or anything. It's great. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. See, is there anything else that I have out here? I do want to play Ghost of Tsushima, but I'll get to it when I get to it. Yeah, and alrighty, then have a nice rest of your day. Thank you for the stream. It was fun. See you tomorrow. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Take care, Kyo. Take care, Worry. You guys have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, after the weekend is over, or maybe well past the weekend over, my stream will come up. So yeah, thank you for the stream, big boy. Oink, oink. Take care. Ah.